Hello, this is Joe from Joe's Tech Bits, back with another video. It's been a while since I've put a video out. I kind of ran out of things to do, but thanks to some of my users, I get comments about doing another video on the Mac. The MacBook Air. I did one video showing how to do cut and paste, copy and paste on the MacBook, and it got quite a few views, more views than my Windows videos. So, and I also got a request from one or two users to do another MacBook video. So this is it. I'm going to show you how to take a camera card from your camera, copy the pictures over to your MacBook. It could be any Mac, iMac or Mac Mini, but I'll show you how to copy the pictures using the SD card from the camera, and I'll show you how to copy it to a folder that you can create, and show you how to create subfolders within folders so you can organize your pictures. So, with that said, if you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe if you can. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like in the future for me to do, either Windows or Mac. Thanks again, and here we go. I'd like to show you the basics of how you find files on the Mac first, and then I'll show you how to create folders and copy photos to your Mac. If you look here, I have an icon on my desktop called Macintosh HD. I think it's an option to put that on there, but I'm not quite sure. We can check that. But if I click on that, it'll bring up the folders, the main 4 folders on that device. You can see Applications, Library, System, and Users. You can start from here with these 4 folders and go to any folder or file on your system, not including external devices. But there's another way you can get to the files. We'll close this. You can go down here to Finder. Now, one thing about Finder, you notice there's a search function here. So if you wanted to find a certain file or folder, you could do that right from here. But if you notice, this brought up all my folders for Joe's Tech Bits, my main folders. Now, if you wanted to change that, you could go up here and go to Preferences, and you could select here which items you want to show on the desktop and also which folder you want to show in the Finder window. So if you click one of these arrows, you can select Macintosh HD, and if we close that and close this and reopen it again, we've now changed it to show the hard drive by default. But I believe if it shows my folders, I can get to things quicker. So we're going to change that back to Joe's Tech Bits. Right there. And we'll close it and open it again down here in the left-hand lower corner. Now, there are my folders for my user. I have 2 users on this MacBook, and these are just the ones for Joe's Tech Bits. Now, what I'd like to show you is how to copy pictures from a camera card over to your MacBook or your other Mac, any Mac. If we go here, I do have a folder called Pictures. I'm going to open that, and you see there's 2 photos in there already. If I 2-finger click in an open area, it's like clicking the right mouse button if you have a mouse. That would also do the same thing. We'll go to New Folder, and I'm going to call this Nature Photos. And we'll hit enter, and now we have a new folder in our pictures folder. Now I have my camera card in my hand. If you look over here to this left side, I'm going to plug the camera card into my SD card slot. Now this Mac doesn't have a built-in SD card slot. Some of the older ones do, or maybe, I'm not sure if iMacs do, or I think maybe the older Mac Minis might. But this one needs to be plugged into an adapter device. But the device I have plugged into the Type-C port here handles SD cards, micro SD cards, USB, and also has an HDMI port. So when I plug this in, you'll see what happened here on the left. It came up with a folder called Pictures. Now, that is the name I gave to that folder. Could have any name, whatever you named it. Or maybe your camera might have named it something, but that's it. So if we click on that, now if we open it, and you'll see we have all the pictures here. Now, how do we get these pictures from the card over to that Nature Photos folder we created? Well, the easiest way I can think of is if we go up to Edit, there's a Select All, or you can use you can see the shortcut key right here. It's Command A. So suppose we do that, Command A, and it selects all the photos, or whatever's in that folder. Now again, if we do a 2-finger tap on the selected area, which is anywhere in the blue, whoops, that didn't work. We'll try it again. There we go. If I hit it wrong, it just selected the one item, so we had to reselect it, in case you run into that problem. Now I'm going down here and doing a copy. Now all these photos are copied to the clipboard, and now what we can do, they'll stay in the clipboard till we overwrite them with something else. So we can go back here. This will take us back to our pictures, and this is our pictures folder, not to confuse it with our pictures SD card, okay? There are 2 different pictures folders. We created a Nature Photos folder. I'm going to open that, and again, 2-finger tap. Now you see here it says paste 49 items and I'll click that, left click or tap, and now it's going to copy all of those pictures to that folder I created. To answer a question I brought up earlier about having the Macintosh HD icon on your desktop, and if you notice here, I have my external drive, the photos or pictures showing here, and I have I have Google Photos, and I have one of my network hard drives showing, which I have in Finder. Now, the way you display these on your desktop, if you go to Finder and go up to Preferences, and now go right here to Finder Preferences, you can select or unselect these devices. Now let's see. I'm going to select hard disks. Now you notice over here, my hard disk disappeared off the desktop. And I'll put it back in. There it is again. So that's how you can do that, right from the Finder Preferences. Now, getting back to our pictures, you can see here, if we go to Pictures, we have all our nature photos here. So what we should do is remove our camera card where I have it named Pictures, and if we go there and see the little up pointing arrow, if you click on that, I had to click it 3 times, but it actually ejected it. Once you eject it from the system, then you can pull the card out and take it and put it back in your camera. Now, if we go back to Finder and go to Pictures, and we open up our nature photos, we can make this bigger by clicking on the full screen icon here. We can work easier that way, I believe. Now, all you're seeing is a bunch of file names. You're not seeing any pictures. But if we go to here, we can see pictures. If we go to, whoops, this first one, that's the one I wanted, the icons. They're small icons, but you can see what the pictures are. And what we can do now is go into a empty spot, 2-finger tap, and put in new folder. I'm going to call this waterfowl. Okay, we'll move that over here. We're going to have another one called Land Birds. Now, when you're organizing this, suppose you have things from the beach or from a vacation or whatever, you can call these folders whatever you want. Name them, you don't have to name them what I'm naming them. You could even give them dates. Say you had beach pictures from June, July of 2021 or whatever. You can name it that way. And once you have the folders, let's bring this. I'm going to make one more, and it's going to be other. Okay, now we have 3 folders. Now, we can go through and look through our thumbnails here, and I can see right off the bat we have some water birds. So I'm going to select that one and hold the Control key down. I'm going to select the one and hold the Control key down. Now, any other waterfowl I see, I'm going to click on. There's some there, some there, some there, some there. Now, I'm not going to mark them all, but what I will do is go on to one of the selected ones and 2-finger tap or right click to bring this up. And I'm going to say copy. Now what I want to do is go over to the waterfowl folder, and I'm going to right click or 2-finger tap. Now it says paste 7 items. Now if I hold my Option key down when this menu comes up, you can see it changes. I can paste them, but it's not going to move them. It will leave them in the other main nature folder. But if I want to move them, I bring up this menu with a 2-finger tap or a right click, and I hold the Option key down. Now this shows up, move 7 items here. Now, as quick as that, those items are moved. Now we can go back and look for some more waterfowl. If you noticed, my icons or thumbnails are pretty small, and I was having trouble determining which ones were waterfowl and which were something else. So what I wanted to show you is if you go to the View option right here at the top, while you're in Finder, make sure we're in Finder. We'll go to the View option, and if you go all the way down the bottom, there's View Options. And when this comes up, you'll see here, icon size. It's set for 60 by 60 right now. So let's bump it up here a little bit bigger. Now we can see what is actually in the picture a lot better. So if I make this full screen again, now what we can do is again select our photos of the waterfowl. One there, one there. Remember to hold the Command key down after the first one, after your first selection. There's some there, 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 there. We'll see, get as many as we can here. That's enough. We'll right click or two-finger tap and we'll do a copy. Then we're going to open the waterfowl folder again. And did you notice that the view seemed like it only opened, made the icons bigger or the thumbnails bigger in that one folder we were working in. But it doesn't matter here, we're just moving them. So if you two-finger tap and then again hold the Option key down, you'll see to move 12 items. Okay, let's do that. That's pretty quick. Now we'll go back, see if we could find, well, here's some more waterfowl. I guess the cranes here are considered waterfowl. We have to move this around a little bit. Okay, now we selected some more of them. We'll two-finger tap on one of the selected ones and we'll do a copy again. You could have selected them all, but of course they all aren't waterfowl. So we have to go through them and select the ones we want to move. So let's go over here to waterfowl. Again, keep in mind this could be beach pictures, vacation pictures, anything that you have that you've taken with your camera that you want to organize. So we're going to say paste, but we don't want to paste, we want to move them so that they are moved from the folder they're in to the folder here. Now if we go back, let's get some land birds here. Speed things up a little bit. Oh, we'll put these in with the land birds, the cranes. Here's one here. Did we miss any land birds? There's one there. And that might be it. Oh, there's a couple there. All right, we'll move these now. We'll two-finger tap and copy and go over to land birds. Right now we have none in there. If we two-finger tap, hold the Option key and click on move. Okay. Then what I'm just going to do, oh, here's another land bird. Did I miss any other ones? See a turtle there, it's not a land bird. Oh, there's some ducks I missed. So let's go back and take those ducks. There's only one there. We'll copy that. Put that in with waterfowl. back. And all the rest of them, I think I will go up to here to make that smaller. All the rest I'm going to go to edit, say select all, but we don't want to select the folders, so we'll hold the command and unselect them. Hold the command and click, left click or tap. Now we have all the other ones selected, and we'll pick one and we'll do a copy, and we'll go into other. And two-finger tap, hold the Option key, and now we put all the others in there. So, to make a short story longer, we have our nature photos, and we have our 3 folders here, which if we tap and hold, we can move them and organize them. Now, we could also two-finger tap on here and go to View and show them as a list. Now when we open them, here's all our birds, land birds, other, and waterfowl. So what we've done, we took a camera card, we created a couple folders on our pictures folder that was there, and we created a couple subfolders within that and copied a bunch of pictures over and organized them by type of picture they were. So that is about it for this session. Appreciate your watching this, and hopefully you got something out of it. And again, as I mentioned, if you would like it, give us a like, click the like button, even subscribe. And if you have any other items you'd like me to do, just list them in the comments, and we'll do it if we can. So again, thanks again, and bye for now. And have a great day, a great weekend, and a great week next week.